Turkey's Foreign Minister Fidan, in an interview with Al Jazeera on Wednesday, dismissed U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's claim that Ankara carried out an unfriendly takeover in Syria. He said that the changes in the region reflect the will of the Syrian people rather than Turkish dominance. He labeled the YPG, the backbone of the Syrian Democratic Forces, as an essential threat to Turkey.
PKK extension of Syria, YPG, has been an essential threat to Turkey.
He urged Washington to end its military support for the group. Fidan also called on Damascus to address the Kurdish forces in Syria, suggesting that Turkey's involvement could be avoided if the issue is handled appropriately.
There is a new administration in Damascus now. I think this is primarily their concern now. So I think if they address this issue properly, so there will be no reason for us to intervene.
In response to these warnings, Senators Lindsey Graham and Chris Van Hollen announced plans to introduce sanctions legislation if Turkey refuses to renew its 2019 ceasefire with the SDF.
The distinguished President of Turkey, leave the Kurds alone. Most responsible for helping us. Most responsible for destroying ISIS were the Kurds. We lost less than 20 American lives in destroying ISIS in the Middle East. Our friends from Kurd lost over 10,000. 10,000 fighting alongside us. Over 30,000 Kurds were wounded. Without the Kurds, ISIS would still be there. Now, Mr. Erdogan, the president of Turkey, does not like the Kurds. The Kurds alone, leave the people of Syria alone. Invade Syria and touch a hair on the head of the Kurds, I'm going to ask this United States Congress to do something. And our sanctions are not going to help the economy of Turkey. I don't want to do that.
As diplomatic tensions rise and military activities escalate, uncertainty grows over the future of northern Syria, with the region on edge and the risk of broader instability looming.